Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, welcome back to our Opal Camo grind. This is going to be gun number 2. We're rocking with the C9, and we are doing map number 3 on our quest to complete all of the Zombie Snacks game mode on directed mode. And then once we're done with directed mode, we're going to move on to standard mode. But yeah, stick around for the end of the video. I'm going to go over my weapon loadout for the C9. I'm going to go over the augments that I'm using for all of the perks and ammo mods and field upgrades as well. And then we will go over the camo requirements and all that good jazz, as well as our event progress here. We are almost done with the high art, and maybe we might be able to get it done in this match. Who knows? We might need to do one more match or a part 2 for this, but let's go ahead here and chill out, have a good time, play some zombies, and complete the Easter egg. Grabbing the lightning rod right there, as well as the horseshoe that's going to be up top here. And I just gotta say, man, I am having such a good time with this game mode. I love not only it being directed zombies, like, directed is one of my favorite, right? Who doesn't like directed mode? But the fact that you get this beautiful music, your damage values go up dramatically when you don't get hit. I mean, I just think this is seriously one of the greatest game modes ever invented in zombies. Like, who doesn't have a good time doing this? I don't know. Happiness is at an all-time high with this one, folks. They did a very good job. Let's go ahead here. We're just going to push our way through the map as we normally would. Any points that I get are just going to rock and roll us forward. I think the C9 is going to be remarkable for the boss fight, as well as the improved damage that we're going to get from flow state. We should have no problem with this boss fight. Normally, I struggle with this boss fight due to the fact that we are rocking some guns that don't have any attachments or the movement speed increases that we so desire. And that's just because I've been leveling up a lot of guns for Mystic Gold. But however, now that we have all the weapons that we need gold, we are fresh to progress on Opal and not have any worries in the world as to what happens. Launch this cannon and yeah, just keep rocking and rolling. It's also kind of refreshing that I can play zombies without having to focus on headshots. Just play the game. If I get headshots when I want them, awesome. If I don't, I'm not upset about it. It's a nice change of pace to the standard platform, not just for you guys, but for me as well, because I felt like when I was doing the Mystic Gold Camo Grind series, things were getting a little repetitive. It's still a very fun thing to do, don't get me wrong, but the challenge was always the same. And now that we have new goals, new tasks, new missions, and a new kind of game mode, right, revolving around snacks, it's really fun. It's really fun. Fall damage does stop the flow state music, so I'm not going to try to take fall damage. I know I just jumped off of there and it kind of killed the music mood, but don't worry, we'll get it back. It's very, very easy to get it back. And then I'm going to go ahead and collect the pages. Hopefully, I know in directed mode, especially on this map, they force you down a path, which is not the way I normally complete the Easter egg. I like to do all the swords and the whatchamacallit, all the incants like in one solid go. But now you kind of can't do that, because it's like once you get a sword up and running, that's the sword that they want you to finish, which is fine. You know, we're fine with it. I'm just gonna run around here and grab all the pages for that step of the Easter egg. I'm just spamming F up against the wall. You can see we got 2 torn pages. Everything around us right here. There's no side Easter egg, so we can't do the bar PhD Easter egg. That's fine. But yeah, we'll be able to progress. No problem. Ooh, almost. There we go. Get that door open. I love how fast you get online and rolling with this thing. Let's keep looking for pages here. There's one more page I believe that we need. There's 4 in total. Where could that 4th one be? Kaboom! Kaboom!
Insta-kill! Oh man, I bet that hit the spot.
Oh, was that it? No. You know what? It also does highlight the pages for us on directed mode when we get to this point, so I guess I shouldn't be too worried about it. We're gonna get there anyways. We cannot do the rat Easter egg or the bar Easter egg, right? Yeah, all side Easter eggs are null and void. That is okay, though. Okay. Love the music. I know I highlighted it a lot more. And it kind of does stop me from chit-chatting a little too much when I can just enjoy the music. I also think that music kind of sways the way the conversation rolls too, you know? Like when you're listening to really good music, it's easy to get into a rhythm, a mood, a groove, where you're just like, yeah, chilling. Nothing like good music, good times. Alright, let's see what kind of damage we can do to this guy. Oh my gosh. The parasite did hit us, but we were able to light him down, light him up, I should say, with the bonus damage while we had it. So that was flipping hilarious. We went down real quick.
This is a weird career pivot for me. Bonus points.
Oh my goodness. You know what I wonder is if the celebrities that they bring in to do the cameos for characters and zombies are also a little bit in charge of what kind of gameplay style they want to have for their trial. You know, are they going to be like, oh, it's just an event, we cater it? Or would they be like, hey, for example, Seth Rogen, you play zombies. What would be fun? What would be a cool game mode in zombies? And what if he said, you know, like, I wish instead of health you had to pick up like a bag of chips or something like that to regenerate health, and then they go from there as a dev team and create the entire landscape that they're trying to accomplish with zombies. I don't know. It would be really neat if that's how they did it, because one day I hope maybe I can be as famous as Seth Rogen and do some comedy skits or some fun, you know, zombie streams with the crew or whatever it takes to get to that point where you get enough publicity that you can do events like that, because I'd love to give my 2 cents as to what would be a fun zombies game mode. I think I could create something that the community would really love and have a good time with. I think I could. Let's save up for right now. I want to kind of hang out in this room. We might have to buy ammo, which isn't a big deal, but this is an ammo round actually, so we should be good. But I do want to save up for Pack-a-Punch, and then we'll press on. So I'm going to hold on to buying this door just for a minute, and then we'll move forward. But yeah, Citadel's Easter egg is really fun. Actually, while I have a little bit of downtime, I'm just going to type in on my phone real quick the Void Sword combinations. There we go. Okay. Alright, I got it pulled up. We are good to go. I wish there was a better way to know what the combinations were for that sword. If any of you guys know, like, oh yeah, it's really easy. If it's the fish fossil, just look for the symbol that looks like waves flowing in the water, and then do below the surface for the triangle, or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure how they do it, but if that's the way that they do it, awesome. And then I will keep that in mind forever.
Yes, you are.
Oh. Alright, we officially got enough for Pack-a-Punch. Probably should not have played it up there, but oh well. Now we are rocking and rolling. You know, the final boss is going to be a little bit tricky because he does have so many, like, AoE moves that he can do to knock us out of flow state. Which could be kind of tricky, but at the same time, I think as long as we're moving and doing our job, we can get back to it really quick. And then we have Aether Shrouds as well that we can pop for, like, once we get into flow state and we're at the beginning of a phase or something like that, then I'll pop Aether Shroud as soon as he becomes damageable and just light him up. I think we could get through it really quickly that way as well. How much damage are we doing for a headshot right now? 2,300 gray single pack. I think that's more than the... Oh no, it's not more than the XM4, because we were doing 1,800 without any Pack-a-Punch. Oh my gosh, and a double points? You gotta be kidding me. Muchos gracias, por favor. We need about 60 bucks in this match in order to be able to finish out all the events for the TV screens that they're doing, which is very doable in one match of zombies here. As far as boss kills go, though, it might be a little bit trickier trying on this map because I'm not sure how many Manglers or Doppelgas spawn in. I know Doppelgas spawn in like crazy when you're in standard mode. However, in this game mode, it seems like round 15, they kind of ease up on how many guys they're throwing in for the match at any one time. So we'll just make sure to be careful with it. Let's trigger that. I would get quick revive, but it doesn't really do anything on this game mode right now, and it's a little early, so I want to open up all the doors. He's going to chit-chat with us, and I'm just going to go straight for Jug. Jug seems more important to me than any other perk. Get that opened up as well, and let's go ahead and grab the antiquity. There it is. We're good there. We could also get the vulture foot. I'm not too worried about it. It's really fun. You can throw a grenade into the tunnel on the backside of it, like over by the spawn room, and you can get the bird to fly out. So you don't actually need to pay the 500 bucks to do the water slide. How cool is that? Alright, so we need to get one of the swords open and available to us, and I think I'm going to start with the lion sword just because that one spawns parasites, and the parasites are going to take us out of flow state early. Or, you know what, we could do the dragon one. But again, that's going to take us out of flow state as well. I don't think any of the swords are going to really help us out when we go for them. They're just going to be like bonus steps that kind of hold us back a little bit. That's okay. Okay, got enough for Jug here. Oh my gosh, and a double points. Let's grab that. Yes, please. Casual ops. Missed him. There we go. We just hit that mark in high art. 300,000 XP, which means we only need 70,000 more XP to go to unlock Rainbow Rogan. Awesome. Alright, there's Jug. What's the other perk I want to get? Yeah, let's do Stamina. We haven't found a helmet zombie yet, and I think that's because they only spawn in on round 10. So we're a little bit ahead of the game here. I could get double plate, but I kind of want the movement speed first. I think that's going to put us on the right foot.
Uh-oh, I can't feel my face.
Everybody's got some really funny sayings when it comes to, you know, when they eat or drink a perk, sorry. And Seth Rogen's no exception. He's very funny. Let's grab blue and the electricity portion ammo mod. It's just so good. Especially having early. I heard a perk pop. What is that? Oh, a nuke. That's an early nuke at that. So we're going to avoid that one. I'm going to slide on through here. We're going to go ahead and shoot the electric box. Where is it at? Gosh, it's so dark. Can't see anything. There we go. And get the second lightning rod. That way we're just set up for our first stamp, which we just got there. Nice. So let's go ahead and place this in. And yeah, we'll see what sword I'm going for. I'm thinking we're gonna want to go ahead and do lightning, or no, the dragon sword. Dragon sword first. It wants us to do the dragon sword as well. We're gonna have to get melee macchiato at some point, so might as well make it early. I should have ran espresso if I'm being honest with you guys. Espresso would have been very fun with this game mode. I wonder if the sword hits 10 times as strong when you get it all rocking and rolling. Oops, what am I doing? I need to put it in the dragon's pedestal. Silly goose. I was immediately going for that first brazier. That's okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I did get another Molotov, so that's very helpful. We could go for the incant early on. It would let us. So here we go, first brazier. This is also why I grab stamina up off the rip, just because this becomes so much easier when you can sprint that much faster. There used to be a glitch where excuse me. There used to be a glitch where you could just keep tapping on that brazier and switch your weapon back and it'd spawn like infinite zombies. You just pick it up, drop it, pick it up, drop it. Which is cool, I guess. You could get up to like 100,000 points, you know, rapidly. But again, I'm not trying to do anything faster than, you know, the game intended. I'm having a good time with zombies. I like zombies. I like playing zombies. I think it's a fun game mode. The directors or the devs figured out how to make it in a way where it's entertaining the whole way through. But why rush that process, you know? I'm actually going to go over here. I know I could be saving up my money and buying perks and doing the whole 9 yards like that, but I really want to just get the map opened up. Oh, I thought that was a helmet zombie for a minute there. It's like, sweet! Next sword on deck. But we're fine. You know what's nice is that you don't have to eat a snack in order to be able to do this step of the Easter egg, because if you had to, that would be an absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. There we go. Dragon Sword is made. I have 2 Molotov cocktails, so as long as we don't mess up and miss, we can go ahead and get the incant for this sword while we have it made and move on with our lives and just get to the next sword. Alright, so first Brazer's out there. We're going to throw a Molotov right at it. Nice. That's lit up. Oh, second one is up here. Get that one lit up. Nice. And then this one I always struggle to hit for some reason. I overlob it, so I'm going to throw it right there. There we go. That's all 3. Now we're going to get our Doppelgast, which I'm not going to use the sword for, actually. Only reason for that is because I believe that counts as a special kill. There he is. There he is. Where's he at? There you are. Wow. Without flow state, we still dropped him. That's hilarious. He's having a bad time, man. Alright, where's the Ankh? There you are. Okay, cool. Now, same thing for this one. We actually don't need to fill up the Ankh with the sword. We can just shoot any of the zombies around here and be completely okay. We just gotta wait for them to get a little bit closer. Let's hang out here, and then when we get our next stamp, which we don't have just yet, I'll go ahead and open up the Paladin sword, and we'll get that one rocking and rolling. Get perks, the whole 9 yards. Nice. I wonder how many kills you need. I haven't been counting. I feel like it might be like 10. Once you get 10 kills in a row without getting hit, you start getting that flow state. There it is. Speed Cola would be nice. Quick Revive would be really nice. Deadshot would be nice. I think I kind of want all of them. Excuse me. Alright, cool. Let's open that up, and we're good to go. I'm going to put this sword back in its pedestal where it belongs. Grab double plate, because why not? Be defensive. Be defensive. Cool. And then let's grab quick. Nice.
Smooth.
Smooth.
Maybe too smooth.
Starting to get low on ammo here. Oh no. This is a tragedy. This is a controversy. Let's just buy some ammo. We're not hurting for capital right now. Especially with dead wire so early. We'll be fine.
This was not in my contract.
What do we get here? What dropped? Ah, refrigerator. I was gonna say if that's a double points, awesome. It's not though. That's okay. There's another stamp. Beautiful sight. Let's go ahead and put this in the Paladin sword. I'm gonna grab this and run as fast as I can outside. The ones that are glowing will follow us anyways. And I want speed pull. The reload on the C9 is good, but it could use just a hair of help. Plus being able to throw on armor plates faster is just all the more merry.
Uh-oh, I can't feel my face.
There's our first parasite kill. Smack the door with it. Oop, hang on. There's our second pair. Aw, did we kill both of them? We did. We'll just have to wait till next round. That is okay, though. Oh, wait, he's glowing. Yes. He is glowing, but we're going to have to wait. Cool. It's amazing hitting for 4,000 damage this early on.
Max armor, max ammo.
Nice. Oh, sweet. Our third stamp. I'm still going to wait out here, though, because those, the flyers are going to spawn in. Show thyself. I hear him. There he is. Alright, let's do this.
God, is that blood? Nobody told me there would be blood.
If you struggle with this step, putting the sword in, it's really easy. All you got to do is just shoot the symbol that it wants you to shoot and wait until that one is deposited, then shoot the next one. I feel like sometimes when you shoot them, they get overstepped. Where the heck's the other one? There it is. There we go. Just like that. And we're good. That's all there is to that. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the incant horde as well. And we'll put our stamp in.
You ate that whole thing?
Oh, you know what I also want to do? We've got enough for purple and Deadshot. This is just going to dramatically increase our DPS. As if it wasn't already insane enough. So let's just stay ahead of the game here. Keep it rolling. Look at that, 13,000. Are you kidding me? This gun is nuts. This game mode is nuts.
Oh, hey, actually, do you guys want to buy some pottery?
Nice, nice. Pick up the ice cream, grab a little bit. Okay. We'll put in the stag sword next. I like to do the void sword last, but we still will finish out the paladin incant. I like to finish, as said, the incant before I progress. So in order to do that, we're going to shoot this, and we're just going to stand under the laser beam until it gets hit. Stand under the laser beam, that's the new beam. It'll move. It will move. And I have all the perks that I really could want. Maybe we could grab double tap. I think this gun would benefit from double tap. I also think the fire rate might get a little out of hand for us. So I'm going to go for triple armor instead.
You guys try talking it out instead of the whole fighting and shooting thing.
There is the Paladin's Brooch available to us. Let's put it in and fill it up. Nice. Very nice. Awesome. I think that makes them despawn. Crap. I was going to say, it'd be kind of nice if they hung around just for a little bit. That's okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to put the paladin sword back. We're going to grab the stag sword, and I'm going to run downstairs so I can get the third lightning rod. It only seems to spawn once you've picked up the sword. And it'll be on the first zombie that kind of kicks up in here. So that's cool. We just need to hang out. Just for a little bit. With all the snacks that keep hitting the ground, sometimes it's easy to miss the Easter egg step portion. Because, yeah, that part blends in with the gold. Before I go ahead and do the next step of the Easter egg, I kind of want... Oh, there's the last stamp, too. How about that? All right. We got to finish the current sword quest first. I want to grab Melee Macchiato, but I also want to grab triple armor plate. Melee Macchiato is just kind of a necessity when you're doing the Easter egg sword steps, especially on this map. I like running Vampiric Extraction, but again, I will say my favorite of all time on this Easter egg is to run Espresso. When you have Espresso, after they did the patch or the buff for the swords, where you can get 2 melee kills in one swing, having Espresso means that the zombies can't actually get to you fast enough to overwhelm you. You just straight obliterate them.
This is a lot of running. I thought there'd be less running. That's on me, though.
That's on me, though. I love it. One more round here. We really don't need Melee Macchiato. I just don't know how much they're going to be hitting us. And I'm curious to see what the health regen is actually on Melee Macchiato. The twofer. The double whammy. I'm trying to figure out how I want to label the video. Because it is an Opal Camo grind, right? That is the one thing. But it's also the Zombie Snacks game mode, right? And I feel like if I don't declare that, we might be missing out on some people who want to see somebody go through Zombie Snacks Directed. So it might be a longer title than most, but we'll do it. We'll do it. Zombies points, very nice.
Oh man, I bet that is the spot.
And that should be more than enough money for us to buy that. Yep.
Uh-oh, I can't feel my face.
Cool. Pulling out the sword here. Let's make it happen. Good luck.
No.
Can we get 11 health back on one melee kill from Melee Macchiato? The answer is yes. Oh my gosh. Melee Macchiato on melee weapons for this, it might be really fun. Might actually be really strong as well. There's our first lightning strike. Smack the container. 2 more to go. Once we finish out this sword, we'll go for the incant and drop the stamp in the void sword. There's number 2. And a man getting number 3. What do we get? Double points. I'll take it.
Double points.
I'll definitely take it. It doesn't hurt. There we go. Sword in. Go for a couple shots. Playing good on our double points here while we have it. And grab our sword. Cool. Good luck. Adios, amigos. Oh, shoot. You know what I gotta do in order to be able to get the incant? I have to stick that horseshoe while it's lit up. So give me a second here, because I gotta go launch myself through the cannon. A little backtracking, but that's okay. Could grab the health and the armor plate. Yeah, so it's only 500, but after you get the horseshoe, you can just launch yourself in the cannon. You're gonna get struck by a bolt of lightning, and you're gonna be solid. Boom! There it is. Alright, now look for the cloud. Oftentimes I get distracted by the chimney. Ah, see the cloud up there? I know it's directed mode, so it's telling me right there, but look for the cloud. There's our horseshoe. Pegasus's horseshoe. Funny story about Pegasus. I thought about, instead of horsepower for a car, Pegasus power, and every 1,000 horsepower is 1 Pegasus power. You'd be like, how much does this car have? Oh, it's 2.5 Pegasus. It's like, oh my god, that sounds crazy. And of course, Pegasus is like a god, right? But cars that are making over 1,000 horsepower are gods of themselves, so why not? There we go, got it filled up. Boom. Very nice. Ooh, we unlock rapid fire. Okay, so now here's one thing that I want to show you guys. So if I pick up a grenade here, if I place it right, it's like right in there somewhere. Watch. Boom. And there he is. That is how you get the Raven's Foot without having to do it. With the water slide. That's what I mean. Sweet deal. So we're ready for the for that part of it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab Vulturade. I like Vulturade. I think it's gonna do a lot for us, and I'm doing it partly because of an ammo perspective, but also a salvage perspective. I like the salvage that comes with the perk. And then we got 5 grand here. I could double pack, but again, I'm not really worried about our damage right now. So let's see. Can I get another perk? 6 grand. Alright, we're close, but not close enough. Grab the Semtech, though. I have pen and paper with me. Oh, did I not pick up the Raven's Foot? I did. I thought I did. I definitely did. What the heck are you talking about, game? Oh shoot, maybe I go for double pack. Double pack will take priority. We're making good on the steps. And I do apologize, they are officially mowing our lawn over at the townhouse right now, which is finally. It took them forever to do that. But it is a little bit noisy, so if you hear it in the background, I'm sorry. I'll try to talk around it, over it. They shouldn't be in front of our yard forever. But yeah, it is long. There we go.
Come on, share the goods.
Share the goods. All right, we're good. Let's go for it. We have our antiquity. We have our sword. We have all of our incants. We're ready for this. I do have noise suppression on my microphone as well, so it cuts down on the ambience of some crazier things, so maybe you guys don't even hear it. That would be pretty slick. So there's the antiquity. Ooh, watch out for the... Shoot. I still got hit anyways.
Kaboom!
I had a feeling that if I stood in front of it, it might hit that nuke. Which is hilarious, but we're okay. So what is it? We have... It looks kind of like the fish. So if I'm going to go to images here, I'm just going to pull up their reference sheet for right now. Oh, can I get a high-res photo? That'd be lit. I think it's... I'm just going to guess, alright? I'm pretty sure it's this one. It was that one. Okay, well, that was from experience. Let's farm this up. If that thing hits you, it hurts. So I'm going to try to do everything in my power not to get hit by it. Sometimes it's tough, though, especially when the zombies are running around like they're crazy people. There's our third one, so we should be good there. Carry this upstairs. I do have my pen and paper, so I can grab these symbols when we're ready for them. And hopefully I can just save one or two zombies, but I think we did flip around there, so it's not going to be as straightforward as one may hope for.
Bonus points.
Come on, come on, come on. Over here. Where are the orbs going? They're going every direction except for the one I want. Hey, orbs. Right there. Oh, they're like navigating around the portal. Did you notice that? Look at that.
Oh, sure. Shoot the funny man. Real classy.
They were going around that thing. I've never seen that happen before, but it's actually kind of funny. Making it harder on us than it needs to be. I'm okay with it. How many of those are we at? We need 60 for the one game. Or I think 57. One more and we should have it. Nice. That is the Void Sword crafted. Done and dusted. Oh! Close call right there. Very close call. We have 19 grand, and I kind of want to get Ellie Pop. Just a little bit. The more often we can get Deadwire to proc, the more likely we're going to be safe. Grab our sword here, and we'll take it back. Best sword in zombies, hands down. Look at this thing. It looks sick from that perspective, and it even looks cooler from this perspective. Holy crap. Who designed this thing? I'm telling you. Genius. Absolute genius. I love it. Alright, so we're going to leave this zombie here for a second. I'm going to hit this, and I'm going to pause the game. And I have the symbols right here on a sticky note sheet. So I'm just going to write down the Roman numerals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this is 6, so this is going to be a circle with a hair cross. And then we'll shift on. Oh, fat fingered that. Didn't mean to throw that. Did I actually kill the zombie? Oh my. Hilarious. Way to go, Talon. Ooh, just a circle. I've actually never gotten that symbol on this Easter egg. The first for everything. Next one is going to be right here. That's a 14 looking thing for number 3. And we got one down here. Number 1 looks like a grilling iron.
I
food.
bet that hit the spot.
And we got this one right here, number 2. Looks like an umbrella. And we just need number 5, which I think is right here. And that is a pitchfork. It sounds like we got our first doppelgast. Okay. All the symbols are drawn. Show me a doppelgast. Boom. Dunzo. And that's going to be free ammo for us, so I'm going to go ahead and swing over his dead body, pick that up. Okay. Let's grab ourselves Elemental Pop and Double Pack. Oh my gosh, and a double points right now. Do we just go for points? Maybe I can get 2 perks out of this. Heck yeah. Boom. 15,000, 6,000, 6... It would just cut us just short. I'm gonna grab Ellie and PhD, or Death Perception. That's good. Last piece of the puzzle here when we go for double pack is I need to grab the incant for the Raven Sword. I want to make sure we're not forgetting that. Free ammo is good ammo. This music is so cool. This one's a little bit darker than most. Alright, there she is. Double pack. 25,000 damage. 28,000 damage a headshot. Look at this thing. Savage. So savage. Oh.
The better I shoot.
Alright, let's put the foot in its pedestal. SMGs are kind of like a cheat code on this game mode because your damage is so great that body shots will get you through it. We'll go ahead and punch this wall too. I know we're a little early for it, but
maybe the higher I get, the better I shoot.
cool. That's all the incants open as well. So I'm gonna hold like a zombie. Or maybe 2, and we're going to shoot the symbol, starting with our trident here, which I'm just going to take a look at the board. But there's a couple of zombies around here. Yeah, let's thin the herd a little bit before I shoot these symbols. That'll help.
Somebody open the fridge.
We just want to keep 1 or 2 behind. Oh, well, that elemental prop maybe butchered that, so let's go shoot quick. There's symbol 1. Symbol 2 looks like an umbrella. There's symbol 2. Symbol 3 looks like a 14. That's symbol 3. Symbol 4 is a circle. That's symbol 4. Symbol 5 is a trident. There we go. And symbol 6 is a circle with a hair cross. Boom. That's about as fast as you can do that. Go ahead, pick up the ice cream. Wait for that to go in there, and then let's get the last page that we need.
Looks like you came prepared.
Looks like you came prepared. Yeah, we had almost all the pages. Where's the last page? Oh, it's not even going to tell us. Ugh. Alright, back to the spam F strategy. I don't know if you can hear my keyboard, but I am just like cranking on F. F in the chat. Press F to pay respects. Sometimes it spawns like right here. It hasn't. There it is. Ha! Every time that's the location for the page, I miss it. The last one I always check, but that's okay. So now we got enough. We need full circle.
What was the owl going to such lengths
Okay,
to find?
8, no circle 4. Full circle 8, no circle 4. And it's telling us where they're at, so we just gotta look for which one we need. That's 8. We don't need 8. Oh! Oh, okay, alright. No, never mind. We didn't need it anyways. That is symbol number 2, so we'll make sure to go back down there for that one. And that's symbol number 3. That means symbol number 1 and 4 are outside. Only downside about this step in the Easter egg is it does take a little bit of capital to get it completed. That's no circle, so that means the last one. And I like to wait for a couple zombies to spawn around the area. If it is towards the end of the round here, it's not a good idea to start this. But we have plenty of zombies here, so we should be fine. Just shoot the ground. You need to get the kill with the, there you go. With the thing itself.
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna pick up that stim shot. I don't know why we dropped ours in the first place, but that's okay. Ah. Okay, next one is going to be underground. We'll go for that one. It's nice to see how many doppelgasts are spawning right now, as opposed to when we were trying to do it on the other 2 maps. Getting those 30 special kills can be kind of tricky at times on directed mode, because it just doesn't throw enough at you. We'll be okay. And just double checking with the page that we need to get the 8. Is that one, yep, and then no circle. And this is one of those instances where I would flip the round because there are just not enough zombies on the map right now to be able to finish this. So there's 1 kill, 2 kills, 3 kills. Cool. Alright. Need 57, we're at 41. 42 now. And I will triple pack this gun before we go into the boss fight. I think when you do this boss fight, you want to hedge your bet as best as possible. There's another doppelgast. Right.
Probably should not be operating heavy.
Aw, I got hit. Wasn't paying attention. There we go. Alright, next symbol is no circle. Just it goes top down, so that one. Let's go look for it. Ah, it's outside. Okay. It is nice how they highlight where the locations are, because it gets a little cumbersome at times when you're like running around and you forget, well, which one did I already hit? Which one do I need to hit? It just makes it a little bit easier. I wish they had a standard mode with the outline for the Easter egg. I think that would be kind of a fun thing. That's like the middle ground to completing the Easter eggs. You know, you've got the familiarity with zombies enough where you can survive into the later rounds, but at the same time, you still have the ability to kind of see where certain things are located. Is this one of those rounds that I want to progress? Yes, I think so. I don't think there's enough zombies out here quite yet for us to be able to complete this. But let's just finish it out. There we go. Alright. Alright. Hopefully doppelgasts still spawn. Usually on this map, doppelgasts spawn at the very beginning of the match, which is kind of nice, especially if you're training out in the spawning area. That's a really awesome place to hang out if you want to farm up some bigger kills. And sure enough, there he is. He has joined the lobby. Boom. Perfect. And a decently timed double points as well. We'll take that. So now that that's completed, it's going to tell us the order that we need to put these swords in. But I'm going to farm some of this double points up right here. I'd be remiss if I didn't do it. This is just going to put us towards triple pack that much faster. Alright, so we need to do Stag, Lion, Dragon. Cool.
This is a weird career pivot for me.
Alright, it's a good thing we finished the incants early. I'm gonna put the Raven sword back. We're gonna grab the Stag sword. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Stag incant.
Very close now.
Hit it with it. Inspect. 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 Nope. Apparently he doesn't want it. That's odd. We'll try again. We certainly will try again. You don't need to complete the full inspection animation either. That is a false piece of information. I'm tempted to grab the nuke, I really am. I like the points though. Oh, but that's the last zombie. Okay, let's try this again. Grab the incant. Grab the sword. Hit him. Hit an inspection. There we go. Alright, cool. Now we need lion. I'm gonna grab this one. And this incant. We're gonna go up to him. We're gonna hit him with an inspect. There we go. And then dragon. There we go. See, that's what I'm saying. You don't need to hit the full inspection. And then the last one is void, so I'm going to grab this. And void. Ah! We're getting beat up pretty good there. Just going to play it safe. There we go. There's our orb. Right on time. Alright, I say for the first orb I always like to do all the ones inside the castle, so we're going to grab the orb and do the paladin trial first. It's just the way to go.
Perhaps there's a filling station.
There we go, and all we got to do is run into them. Easy enough. Just try to be quick. Because if you don't get to them in time, they despawn. Just like that. If you're playing two-player, it's a really solid idea to just have somebody upstairs and somebody downstairs all the time. It makes this go way quicker. Cool. That laugh all the time, man. It's hilarious. Whoa! Easy there, compadres. Alright, I think we got it. Take the Mystic Orb. We're good to go. Moving on to the next one. So, let's do the Raven next. Making sure I don't have a sword on me. I do not. Alright, we're going to grab the Dark Sword. Its eyeballs are lit up, which is a really good spot to be in. Hang on, we got a Doppelgas. Gonna drop him really quick. Grab the ammo. There we go. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? We have enough as well. Alright, we're gonna start the trial. Wait for a few of them to roll in here. That's a lot. That's plenty. Sword is not fully charged. Uh-oh. How about now? Nope. Not happy. It looked fully charged. How about now? Yep. There we go. That's gonna do it. Take the Mystic Orb. Cool. And then let's go ahead and triple pack. We got the money for it. We also can go gold. Oh my gosh, look at the skin. Best skin in zombies ever. Holy crap. Triple pack is where it's at. They ain't gonna know what hit them. Alright, so the last one we need for this area is going to be the Fire Sword. So I'm going to take the Raven. We're going to put that one back in its pedestal. Grab Caliburn. We're also going to grab the Caliburn Incant. It's tough because we're dropping our awesome stims there, but we'll come back for them really quickly. And if we can't, we'll just craft new ones. It's alright. Go gold on our gun. Put the orb in. Wait for a couple zombies to spawn in, and then I'll trigger it. Ooh, hang on. That's a doppelganger. He goes down with this gun for sure. Okay. Start the trial. If you can't finish the trial with just the incant alone, that's when you charge up the sword. But now that we grabbed the one in the original room, we can just grab this one right here.
But you're getting off early.
Boom. Just like that. No problem. Alright. Now we're going to go grab the stag.
It would never have set on this.
And I think the stag we're going to be able to accomplish with dead wire. Dead wire actually does help to the contribution of the sword. So I'm going to grab my stims instead of the incant, just to make sure that we don't lose them. I believe they are right here. Awesome. And we're going to grab the stag sword. Played up just a little bit. We're going to hit a dead wire proc here. Hopefully. Maybe not.
Somebody open the fridge.
You know what? That's okay. We didn't need one. Okay. The stag is not charged, so I'm going to go ahead and get a couple kills while we're here. Still not charged, but we'll get there. Just going to want to make sure it is fully charged before we start the trial. There's another doppelganger. This is a great map for this gun. Oh my gosh, we're going to get 30 boss kills in no time. This is a great map for doing any Opal Camo grind. You get to round 15, a doppelganger spawns every round. We could probably get Opal before we start the boss fight. We might have to wait a little while for it. Alright, so Orb is in position for its final upgrade.
Down for the count. I could probably turn this thing into a bomb.
Okay, now, did you hear that? We're ready. We are ready. Let's get these things all cranked up. Start the trial. See how many there are? Watch this. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Bonus points.
And that's it. That's the orb fully charged, guys. Just like that. How about it? Now, I'm going to put the stag sword back. I really like to use the paladin sword at all times, you know, going forward. Just because when the paladin sword is fully recharged, you get armor on kill. And again, it won't give you armor on kill until the sword is lit up, you know, like its eyeballs are ready to rock and roll. But once you're there, you're solid. And if you're about to go down, pull that sword out. Go ahead and hit the special for it. It will save your life one day. Let's put the fully charged orb in the wall. Oop, right there. All the symbols are being accepted. Welcome to Diagon Alley. We'll talk to the ghost. He's going to tell us this incredible story about how he lost connection with his son. And, you know, it was because he was a bad father and he was too aggressive with punishment and all that jazz. But you know what? At the end of the day, we still love him. I feel like that's, isn't that how it goes? Isn't that the standard story? Oh, I had a rough childhood. My father, I tell you what, I had one of the best childhoods anyone could ever have being raised, and I miss it every fucking day. I'm gonna swear, because that's how much I care. Love my childhood, man. The shame you gotta grow up. It really is. That's alright, though. That's alright. So we're queued up for the boss fight. Again, I kind of want to make just a little bit more progress on the skin. Not that we need it. I'm also going to charge up the sword here, and then I'll get into flow state. We'll get whatever perks we need. I don't think we really need anything. We can spend some money on some salvage here. Oh, we definitely need double tap and PhD, so that's all the perks. Alright, so we're good there. And then we're legendary triple pack on our weapon with dead wire, so that's good. Last thing we need is some kind of score streak or a kill streak. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Double tap just took this thing to the flipping next level. He's gonna have a tough time. When this boss fight starts up, he's gonna be really in trouble. What do I want though? I think a mutant injector would be solid because that's like a save your life in the worst case scenario. So maybe I'll go with that one. He can kill you out of it, but at least that gives me the ability to get my entire health pool back. And then I'm gonna want to craft more stims as well. Yes, I think that's the way to do it. I think that's quite nice. So we'll grab mutant injector and stims. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we got it. Okay.
Sorry, this is my first time doing warfare.
Cool. That's everything for boss fight. How do we feel about it? Let's go in just a second. I want to make sure we're special. Ammo is going to be a problem, so we're probably going to flush out a little bit of capital on ammo. That's okay, though. We have the funds for it. We can make it work. Oh, and we almost have enough to open up all the remaining trial for the bucks. No doppelgas on this one, but that's okay. We normally do it in 2 parts anyways, so that's fine. Get there when we get there. Alright, now we're feeling special. The zombie... Oh, we just got hit. Easy, guys. Let me get them all round up. The max ammo is nice as well. There we go. Alright, trigger the final boss. Let's do this. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make this happen. I'm feeling good about it.
What comes next? I doubt it will be pleasant.
Oh, I gotta push F8. I hate that. I have to do that on this one. Alright, I say we go for legs and wrists first. We'll pop the armor on his legs and wrists. I'm gonna use Aether Shroud kind of like right out of the gate. Nah, maybe that's a bad idea. I don't know. I think we can outmove him because we are moving a little bit faster with this perk anyways. With the special. Let's just see what happens here. We'll save an Aether Shroud for phase 3 if we need it. Doing circles. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're lying. You're lying. You can't make this up. Oh, oh my gosh. You can't. You gotta be kidding me, bro. I didn't even see his health bar. It just like went up, down. Goodbye. This is a very fun game mode in zombies. Are you gonna spawn some guys, or what's going on here, dude? Having a tough go. We'll just keep swinging with the sword.
I'm here to answer the calls of duty. Call of duty. Calls of duty.
Alright, now I'm gonna get a couple kills. Try to get that special power back. Because I wanna hit him right out of the gate with it. Oh, bastard. Let me have my win. No.
You ate that whole thing.
Dang it. There we go. Alright, pop an Aether Shroud because we're in it. Oh my gosh.
Take a break.
Can we two-phase him? Oh, we're so close. Oh, we're so close. He's gonna go back though. He can't not go back, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. You could totally two-phase him on that. It is absolutely a possibility. That was pretty fun, though. I just wanted to see how much damage we could pop off there. I wish I would have popped an Aether Shroud because we could have definitely finished him off.
Down for the count.
56 to 57. I think that's the last one we need. Good work, team.
We definitely don't have this double champion.
And there we go. Just in case we didn't have it, we have it now. This is why you run the Paladin Sword for the boss fight, too. Just being able to just sit here and just hold the trigger down, get your armor back if they hit you, get some health back with Vampiric Extraction. You're getting health and armor. Ooh, an Amalgam. Nice. Welcome to the chat. Oh, there he goes. Oh my gosh. Sorry, homie. Sorry, I had to do it, though. That'll be the thumbnail right there. Let's get some lava spurts. Right there, I like that one. That looks cool. Alright, we'll grab our reward here. Hard fought battle. C9. Opal Camo grind. Very fun. Stick around for part 2. Now, let's go ahead. We're going to run through the weapon. We're going to see our progression on the Opal Camo. We'll take a look at our augments and then see how far we made it on the High Art trial. I mean, the event is almost completed. Sweet deal. 1,502 eliminations, 711 critical kills, 1 hour. Not bad at all. I cannot wait to try this game mode on standard mode. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. A ton of fun. I'll put that in the title. We'll say zombie snacks, like somewhere after Camo Grind. That way you guys can see just how fun the EE is in the title. So let's start with the weapon. Let's go to loadout. I'm going to run through my loadout. So the best thing you can run for this gun is some form of a red dot. I'm using this one. I honestly think you could go with any. The Mini Merlin is really fun too. I think it's classy. I'm just using this one. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I'll just throw on this one for... Oh, wait, no. No. Keep it the way I had it. Gosh, now I got myself all messed up. There we go. All right, and then as for the muzzle, I really like Monolithic Suppressor. Do you see the damage range goes up just a little bit, and it increases your bullet velocity? It just slows your ADS, which is fine. This gun's got a super fast ADS. Then for the barrel, it's got to be reinforced barrel, Ranger foregrip, extended mag 2, quick draw, infiltrator stock, recoil springs. This is the way to go. It's the best loadout. Customization, we're going to go for camos. We're going to take a look here so you can see right there we've got exactly 15 of the 30 special zombies kills we need. So we are going to be able to accomplish this in the next Easter egg, which for us is going to be the tomb. It's the next one in the list of maps to play on Zombie Snacks mode. Then we're going to go ahead and swap on over to the augments so you guys can see what I'm running, mimic my setup, and run exactly how we do it. So for stamina up, Stalker Quarterback. I like this for faster ADS movement speed. Quick Revive, Dying Wish, so you keep your perks. Juggernaut Probiotic Hardened Plates, most hits to down. Melee Macchiato, Vampiric Extraction, Hidden Impact, Health and Ammo on Kill. Speed Cola Classic Formula Quick Swap, Fastest Hands in the West. Vulture Raid, Parting Gift, Carry on Luggage, Bonus Ammo, Bonus Salvage. Death Perception, Critical Eye, Bird's Eye View, Faster Radar, Extra Headshots. PhD Flopper, PhD Slider Turbologist, Increased Movement Speed. Deadshot Daiquiri, Dead First, Dead Break, Hit Like a Truck. Double Tap, Double Impact, Double Time. Double the DPS. And Elemental Pop, Electric Cherry, Chillberry for stun and uptime. And then for Deadwire, I like Lightning Strike and Haste. Kicks butt. Kicks butt. It's the way to play zombies, man. It's so good. Alright, let's go over to High Art. We have only 10,000 more experience, so one more match of zombies that we have to accomplish in the next 7 days to unlock host, Rogan. We're doing very well. Let's go over to our events. We've got Blaze of Glory. You can see we have 62, and there's only 3 more left, so we're going to be able to claim all of them in this episode. Let's give it a go. Come on, baby. Something good, something good. We got Frost Blast, the field upgrade. Very nice. So we can use that in zombies now. That is awesome. Next one we have is going to be Vendetta. That is a perk for multiplayer. Those are the 2 that you really want to get from this event. I can't believe I waited until the very last time to get them. But we should be good to go, and I think we almost have all of the research upgrades for Frost Blast. And then look at that, a 45-minute double weapons. Highly decorated, and we unlocked highly decorated Black Cell. Wonderful. Guys, this is it. Event complete. Very nice, very nice. Let's go ahead and take a look at Frost Blast real quick, just because we now have it. So field upgrades, Frost Blast. We actually got all of them, it says, but it says Frost Cast isn't quite done yet, even though there's a checkbox next to it, which is odd. Let's just see if it is done. It says it is. All right, so we have them all. We have Extra Charge and Frost Cast. So, Frost Cast, the blizzard moves forward when activated. I don't know if that's the best one. I definitely know Extra Charge is the way to run. All of these are very good minor augments in their own way. Extension seems fun. Frostbite seems fun. Extra Charge seems fun. I just like Extra Charge. Usually when they do this thing, the last one is the best one, so I'm just going to kind of put it on. As far as Frostcast, though, let's read this. The blizzard moves forward when activated. So if you activate it when you're training zombies, you can wipe out a whole row of them, I guess. That would be something, but they're running at you anyway. So if it activates on top of you, it doesn't really matter that it goes forward. Ice Slick. Enemies within the blizzard may be knocked down. Seems okay. And then Flash Freeze. Normal enemies within the blizzard will be frozen solid and are killed when damaged. That seems very powerful. But we're going to do Flash Freeze, Extra Charge. I feel like this is a really strong lifeline when you're surrounded. Kind of like Aether Shard or Aether Shroud. This one is the same kind of setup, right? Instead of going invisible, though, you freeze all the zombies around you and it kills them. I don't know if it's going to activate as fast, though. Like, how fast does it take to freeze the zombies around you? Is it instantaneous? Awesome. If it's not, then we got to start asking ourselves some questions here. Because if you are already like 1 hit to down or 2 hits to down and you pop this, are you still going to go down? Because you're waiting for the frozen animation to actually kill them? Who knows? We will see. But that is everything for today, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content. I love recording this stuff for you guys, and I hope you really do enjoy watching it as much as I love making it. We'll see you in the next one for part 2, Opal Grind on the C9 for the Tomb. Looking forward to it. Peace.